Alright, good morning, guys. It's Monday. I've got a lot going on this week, both personally, and there's just a lot of shit going on this week. So I figured I'll put my 2 cents in. Normally, I don't discuss celebrities. I just don't. I have several celebrity friends. I don't dish on them. But in lieu of what happened to a reality star this past week, I am going to offer my opinion. There is so much information regarding this person on YouTube. On just do a Google search and things will pop up. My opinion, what's going to happen this week? Well, one, I'm getting ready to go to Ohio, so I'm packing. I'm getting ready to move for 6 months to Ohio. Okay, so let's dive into the good shit because we know we want to dive into this. Josh Duggar, he is currently sitting in a detention center in Fayetteville, Arkansas. He will be there at least through Wednesday. His next court appearance will be on Wednesday, and I think it's at 1 o'clock. This is going to be his bail hearing. Is he going to get out? It will remain to be seen if he can get out safely, and the judge has already told him a list of things he cannot do. So if he does get out, he will not be returning home to his wife. He will not be returning home to his parents' house. He will not be returning home with any of his siblings because a lot of his siblings are either underage or they have children. He cannot be around children. So is he going to be sitting in jail until his trial? It'll remain to be seen on Wednesday. He does have a preliminary trial hearing for, I think, July 2nd, first, 2nd, and the trial date has been scheduled for July 6th. That is not going to happen. I can almost guarantee that will not happen because when you're indicted on two federal charges, there is going to be a lot of shit that his lawyers will have to go through. And granted that it is a little over a month, I think a month and a few days, they're not going to be able to go through everything that the federal feds are going to throw at the lawyers. They're going to have a lot of stuff to go through. Now, there are a lot of YouTube law that lawyers will go through what all the charges is. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give it power. It is a very serious allegation, and I say allegation now because he has not been convicted. So don't read into the fact that he is guilty. He is not. He still has to go through due process. But I will say, in my opinion, this is not a state, meaning the state of Arkansas is not trying this. This is the federal government that is going after him. They don't play around. There is probably more than enough evidence on him to convict because they would not have gotten the indictment had they not had enough shit on him saying, you did this, we have proof you did this and this, we're ready to present it. They are actually the federal government, that is the prosecutors that are going to try this, have all of their stuff. They are ready to go to trial this minute. The thing that's going to hold this up is Josh Duggar's lawyers are going to hold this up because now they need to go through everything. Okay, in my opinion, do I think this is going to go actually to a trial? I very rarely doubt that it will, because usually when a Fed tries a case, they have so much evidence that it would be next to impossible for him to actually get out of this. Like I said, Feds do not mess around. They also have an incredibly high guilty rate. Over 90% of federal cases are convictions. They don't lose, which makes it almost impossible to fight this to the end. If he does decide to take it to the end, which in my opinion he is not going to do, because one of what he's charged with, does he want this to go through the due process? It would be incredibly damaging, not only to him, his wife, his kids. It would be very damaging to the entire family. So, do I think that this will go all the way to the end to a jury trial? I do not think so. I think when it's all said and done, in my opinion, his lawyers are going to look at this and say, this is not going to be a winnable case for him. Okay, next up, what would happen to him if he if the feds give him a plea deal? If they give him a plea deal, one of his charges carries a minimum of 5 years. He can get up to 20 years. Based on all of what has come to life from 2015, a little bit before that, he's looking at a significant amount of jail time. And it's not going to be in a typical jail. Like, you're not going to go to a local jail in Arkansas and serve out your sentence. Because you are charged with federal crimes, this automatically means you will go to a federal prison. Arkansas does not have federal prisons. He would be able to go request one that is fairly close by if he wants to. That does not mean, though, if he gets convicted and sent to a federal prison, that he will get to pick and choose which one he goes to. That's up to the court. And it's up to the federal bureau of where they want to send it, or if and when it gets to that point. Again, do I think he's going to serve jail time? Yes, I do. So, this week, how this is all playing out. Wednesday, he goes for a bond hearing. Between now and Thursday, the government is going to get together all of their evidence, and they're going to send it to his lawyers. So that has to be done. I believe it has to be done by Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to look that up. Then his lawyers, once they get everything that the feds have on him, they will go through it and see if they feel like this is going to end up, if they can get it to win in their favor, they may go for it. Chances are they're not going to. They're going to tell him, take a plea deal. Because this will get very ugly very quickly if it does go the full stay. Not to mention, these charges are so severe and so serious. This is so damaging. There is no coming back from this. Now, for those of you that watch the TLC channel, will their show Counting on come back? We don't know. That's going to remain to see. I don't see how it could come back. This is going to ruin the entire family. There are no two ways about it, because if Josh Duggar's father who I'm assuming is paying his lawyer fees, um, goes all the way, this is going to cost a lot of money. Um, and by a lot of money, I mean this could run easily into the hundreds of thousands, if not into the millions of dollars to do. And in this instance of what he is charged with, it's next to impossible to prove innocence, because he wouldn't have been indicted if the government did not have enough evidence against him to take this to trial, to get him indicted and arrested and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I will come back maybe on Wednesday if I have time. Hope everybody has a great week. I'm just finished packing my camper. I'm leaving right now. I'm planning on leaving on Friday. I may actually leave on Thursday. We'll see. So anyone that has any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them on my next video. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.